Talk to me about it. We went to Japan, we went to Australia, we went to all around Europe, England, and America and Canada. We rehearsed for 7 weeks, which just sounds a long time, but it's a very big band, 12-piece band, and none of the guys had played together for, well, some of them since my last tour, which was 5 years ago. We had a couple of weeks with the rhythm section, a couple of weeks with the horns, and a couple of weeks with everybody, as well as lights and sound. So it worked out quite nicely as it happened. By the time you actually are ready at the end of rehearsals, you're dying for a first gig, you know. I know the best shows that we felt were the best anyway were the Berlin shows, because we'd never seen an audience react in the way they reacted. Fortunately, we videoed it, you know, because we were doing the broadcast, and we also recorded it. And it was such a good gig that we're now putting it out as a home video.
Thank you! Say hello to everybody out there in television. Alles klar? Good.
It's always the ones that you don't really think. When there's too much importance put on a show, sometimes it doesn't happen. It never lives up to the expectations. It's usually the ones that you didn't expect to be very good that are great.
Heute Abend spielen wir alte Stücke, eine neue Stücke. Lots and lots of Stücke tonight.
The live album is basically, our attitude towards the live album is rather than put a complete show out and have it as a double album, we thought we'd look at it differently, and as there are, fortunately, thank you God, so many hits on the record, we thought we'd treat it more like a greatest hits, but live, you know, because as soon as you take a song into the studio, into a rehearsal room with a band, straight away, even before the album's out, the album is a little redundant, you know, because you're suddenly playing things in a different way. God, I wish we'd done that, you know. For instance, a song like One More Night, which is one of the sort of the more tedious songs after you've played it 100 times. You know, we do like, one more night, give me just one more night, one more night, 'cause I can't wait forever. Now, after about 100 shows, we just, on a sound check, we started to do, one more night, just give me one more night. Give me one more night, 'cause I can't wait forever. I've been trying oh so long You just sort of change it around and suddenly the song becomes a totally different song. And everybody changes the arrangement, and for a while, for about a month or so, that was our most favourite song. We just wanted to get the rest of them out of the way, you know, until we came to that song, and everyone went, ah.
But if you change your mind, you know I'll be here, and maybe we both can learn. I'll give me just one more night. Give me that one more night. Just one more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever. Just give me one more night. I'll give me that one more night. Just one more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever.
So the live video, well, that's the whole show, and nothing but the show. Nothing taken out. Even the introductions are in German, with subtitles.
Das nächste Lied blickt zurück auf das Ende einer alten Beziehung. The song heißt Do You Remember? Never talked about it, but I hear the blame is mine.
Sometimes when you can really, you know, hear a pin drop, that's the magical moment. I mean, for instance, when Eric Clapton and Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, that accident that happened, that night we played Washington, and I dedicated Always, because I had a couple of friends on that flight, you know. I dedicated Always to them. And you could, for the first time in America, you could hear, for us, you could hear a pin drop during that song, because everybody knew why we were doing it.
Tell me, do you remember? Yes, you know a way to make up, because it seems your mind was set on the way you love gets off beat. That's a look I know I'll never forget.
I don't find it that hard to sort of, I don't relive it, but at the same time you try and tap on those emotions. It's like when you're writing a song, you know, you try and tap in on the way you, even though you're feeling maybe quite happy, if you're writing a song that is actually quite sad in the way it, you know, in the chord structure and things, you try and sort of tap into those emotions that you did have at one point and use them.
Tell me, do you remember? Through all of my life, in spite of all the pain, you know people are funny sometimes. There was always something more important to do, more important to say. And I love you wasn't one of those things. And now it's too late. Tell me it's too late. Now it's so tell me, do you remember?
Writing on the road is not really something that I'm very good at, I think. If I was on my own and I could go back from a gig and have this little sort of this little studio set up in my room, then maybe I would get more done. But then you start staying up late, and then, you know, then you don't get up late until late, and then suddenly your time things turn around. I sometimes envy people like Prince, you know, who lives and breathes music to the point where he only sleeps when he's tired, you know. Stevie Wonder only sleeps when he's tired. I feel like I have to sleep when I have to sleep because the family are on the road, and, you know, I have certain kind of responsibilities in the other direction.
Well, there was no easy way to understand it. There's just so much of my life in her, and as I can't find it. And it's easy to let go. There's so much love you never know. She reach you never far. Wherever you are, two hearts beating just one mind, beating together till the end of time. You know we're two hearts beating just one mind, together forever till the end of time. Oh no.
Like on Two Hearts, for instance, the horn players used to just do this waving thing because they're not playing. And 17,000 people were doing it. And it was quite amazing for us to watch that. We sort of almost stopped playing.
She knows, yeah, she knows, no matter how far we know, she knows. Come on, on every side we're two hearts, but we're living just one mind, being together till the end of time. You know it's too hard, but we're living just one mind, together forever till the end of time.
Choosing the songs is always a little bit of a problem because you're torn between not wanting to play certain songs because you're a little tired of them and the audience wanting to hear them, and also not being able to play songs that you really would like to play because maybe there's too many slow songs. It can be a problem with when there's a very enthusiastic audience, over-enthusiastic audience, like in America, when if you're not singing, they're going, woo, yeah, you know, Phil, you're great, you know. They do all that stuff while you're doing something very, very quiet. And that kind of shatters the mood for the band as well as distracts you, you know. The French audience, for instance, you know, amazingly loud and sort of vociferous, you know, and yet when you're playing the song, you could still hear a pin drop. So they kind of got it together a bit more, Europe, I think. you know, those new versions of the songs are really why we put the live album together, because they've changed such a lot. In the Air Tonight has evolved such a lot since the, you know, in the last 10 years, and even songs like the new stuff, you know, Do You Remember Another Day in Paradise sounds a little bit different with the band. Well, after we've had a holiday, I'm going to be probably taking till Christmas off, and then after Christmas I hope there's a film which I've read for, and I'm sort of pretty much near the top of the list for, I think, I've been told. So if that comes together, then I'll be doing that in January, and then March will be a Genesis album will start, you know, and we'll just get into the studio and we'll just muck about for a few weeks and try and write. Because we don't come in with anything written, we just come in and improvise between the three of us. So sometimes it's very quick, sometimes it's painfully slow, but that'll be an album, and then it'll come out at the end of the year if everything goes according to the usual. I just want to do more films, you know. I'd love to do another couple of films just to see if it's as much fun as Buster was. If it is, I'll do more, and if there isn't, then I maybe won't do any more for a bit.
Thank you. You've been lovely. Thank you very much. Wunderbar. When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you. Then I'm not so blue. When you're close to me, I can feel your heart When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you. Then I'm not so blue. When I'm in your arms, nothing seems to matter. My whole world could shatter. I don't care. Wouldn't you agree, baby? You and me, we've got a groovy kind of love. We've got a groovy kind of love. We've got